Today we're going to be making the most delicious firecracker chicken, and it's super easy. First, you're going to coat your cooking pan of choice with your cooking spray of choice. Then we're going to place our chicken on a cutting board and cut it into bite-sized pieces. Then you're going to season with salt and pepper, then immediately covering it in a layer of cornstarch. After coating, make sure to evenly disperse it throughout the chicken and cover every single piece. Next, we're going to be cracking 2 eggs into a small cup and then whisking evenly until they're one beautiful creamy consistency. After that, we'll be adding our oil into a pan and turning it onto high heat. All exact measurements for this recipe will be left in the link in the description below. After our setup is complete, it's finally time to get to the fun stuff. Take each individual chicken we cut up earlier and dunk them in the egg wash. Then, moving them from the egg wash, individually place them into our pan and let the chicken sizzle and get a nice crust on the outside. This was my first time doing it this way, and we ran into a little bit of a problem. I don't know what to do. Hello.
What?
I've messed up.
What'd you do?
Oh my god. So, it said that I have to, I put the eggs in, or not eggs, I put the chicken in cornstarch, and then I dip them in eggs, and then I fry them in a pan before I cook them.
Okay.
And I did it, and now it's just a bunch of eggs. I'm cooking eggs, and the chicken isn't cooking. I don't know what to do. After figuring out that mishap, we put the chicken into our 9x13 pan we greased up at the beginning of the video and went on with the rest of this recipe. It actually didn't turn out that bad, and the eggs quickly turned into a crust. Still don't know if I did that wrong, but it's whatever at this point. So we covered the rest of the chicken with the egg wash and the cornstarch, putting them in the pan, doing the exact same thing we did before, and this was our result. Now time to make the sauce. In a bowl, we're going to add our brown sugar, Frank's hot sauce, rice vinegar, and some good old crushed red pepper flakes. We're going to add a little bit more of these because your boy likes it spicy. After adding in all our ingredients, we're going to whisk them all together until the sauce turns a very, very dark, scary shade of red. That is when you know the sauce is spicy enough and delicious enough to put on our chicken. Which is the next step. We're going to drizzle the sauce over every piece of chicken we can, trying our best to evenly coat it, even though the recipe we have doesn't really cut it for the amount of quantity of chicken that we had, but we'll make best with what we got. And after that, it's finally time to put the chicken in the oven. Wait the final minutes before you can eat our delicious, delicious dish. While it's cooking, we're going to cut up some green onions for garnish on top of it once we're done. Just put them all in the same amount of length and then evenly chop them. We don't need to use a whole lot since we're eating by ourselves tonight, but if you have a larger party, you might want to use more or even all of the green onion. Of course, we can't have a chicken meal without some rice, so we're going to pour the remainder of our rice we had in a boiling pot of water, stir it a bit, and then put the top back on and remove from heat and let that rice absorb the water, and then we can eat it when our chicken comes out of the oven. And there you go, my friends. We have made firecracker chicken. Doesn't it look delicious? The crispiness of the chicken Goes perfectly with the fluffiness of the rice, and the green onion we put on top just adds an extra pop of color that makes it mouth-watering. I know I can't wait, so let's sit down at the table and test our dish. Well, you guys, here we go. We made the most amazing looking firecracker chicken from scratch. I'm dying to try this thing. We spent over an hour preparing, cooking, and now we're finally here. Let's taste our firecracker chicken. Gonna go on in. First bite. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I was so concerned when I saw eggs starting to form in the pan. I was freaking out. But that is actually really good. I'm gonna go in for another one. It's still so hot coming out of the oven. And it isn't that spicy. We even added a little bit more Frank's hot sauce on top. And it still is reasonably spicy. So coming from the baby of spice himself, I can't handle it. It's bearable even for us not so spicy food connoisseurs. The rice tastes amazing as always. We'll put them together. And I think we got ourselves a pretty good dish. Cheers. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go ahead and rate this a 6.5 out of 10. It's pretty good, but it's not the most amazing thing I've ever eaten. But I'm gonna finish my bowl, of course. If you guys want to try to cook this for yourself, the recipe is in the description below. Let me know if you do, let me know how you like it, and let me know what you want to see in the next video. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Smash the like button if you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more stuff like this, and I'll see you in the next video.